Hey guys, this is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today to talk about how to do your own Gel X manicure at home. I know this video is a little bit different from the types of videos that I normally do on my channel, but I mentioned being interested in sharing it with you all in my last chop and chat, and you all said that you were interested. So I am here to share it. So if you're interested in seeing what you need to do your own Gel X manicure at home, then please stay tuned. Okay, so I just did my fresh Gel X manicure yesterday. And so just to explain for those who may not know what a Gel X manicure is, because quite frankly, I did not until someone that I followed started doing her own and explained the process. So a Gel X manicure is where you use basically a nail glue to adhere, like what do they call them, either nail tips or like press on nails, or you know, on top of your nail, and then you cure it with a UV light. So it is less damaging than say like acrylic or anything like that. I prefer it because I do find doing like gel polish and stuff on my natural nails can also be damaging. This can too if you do not take your time and you don't know what you're doing, and you, especially like in the removal process, and you just start yanking stuff off when it hasn't really soaked off all the way. You don't want to do that. But anyway, I wanted to share because I have been doing them since around Christmas. So I'm like 3 months in. Nobody's saying that I'm a professional, but anyway, they look good to me and they get the job done for me. And when I looked up what it was going to cost at like my local nail salon, and it was like $80 to $100, and I do them every 3 to 4 weeks, and I was just like, I am not trying to incur $1,200 a year just for my nails. So I decided to see if I can learn how to do them myself at home. Keep in mind, some of these things I already had, but I tried to get everything that I feel like you would need in order to successfully do them at home yourself. And honestly, probably for what you would pay for one set, you can have this and be good for a really long time. So anyway, these are what my nails, let me see if I can get it to focus on my hand and not my face. These are what my nails look like now. This is not my favorite color, honestly, but it was one of the colors that I had in the set, and I tried it, and it's a little too bright and just kind of palish pink. It's not a color I would have picked, but once I started, I was like, well, it's the color for the next few weeks. So anyway, let's talk about some of the things that you need. Like some of the basic stuff you're already gonna know, right? Like your, I keep all of this in this little, it's like this little plastic case that I got from a nail salon a really long time ago, and they would give you like your own little kit. But I have like the nail files, I have the buffers, I have my little cuticle trimmer, and then obviously like a nail clipper. Like those are the things that like you already know that you're gonna need, right? Like I kind of feel like if you do your nails, your own nails, pedicure, whatever, those are the things that you would need. Now, some of the other things that you will need, one, LED/UV gel lamp. I have had this lamp for years. This brand is, I think Sunuv. I got it from Amazon probably like 5 years ago when I decided to start doing like my own gel nails, and I kind of fell off with it. I never actually got rid of it, so I still have it. You just plug it up, you stick your hands under it. It has like a 30 and 60 second cure time timer on it. So you will need this in order to like cure your polish and your actual set. Now, something else that you will need that I did not know the first time I tried this, and it definitely was a lot harder because I did not have it. And this is like a little flash cure lamp. You see that? So it has like an adjustable gooseneck little top. This one is rechargeable, and it is cordless. And now, let me say this, some of my items I got from Temu because Temu was significantly cheaper than Amazon. This same type of lamp, like I got a little tiny one. I ended up returning it because you couldn't even like adjust the handle or anything, and that was like 20 bucks, 15 or 20 bucks, and one like this was like 25 or 30. I ended up getting this on Temu for like $10. You can't beat it. It has the little, I'm gonna show you like it powers on, you have the seconds, and then when you put your finger under it, you see it starts curing. Okay, so, and what that does is when you put the glue on your press-on nail and you adhere it to your nail, you want to flash cure it under here for 30, oh sorry, I don't want to blind y'all, for 30 seconds to a minute, each individual nail. And then after that, I will put my whole hand under the actual UV lamp and cure for like a minute. So, and since I keep talking about the nail tips, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the Unigella False Nails. It's like a whole, let me see if I can get it to, okay, so I know y'all seen my ring light, but this is like a whole little set with all different size nail tips. Now you will probably see there's some little dots on here. That's so that I can easily identify which ones fit my nails, so I don't have to go through this process each time. These are already pre-filed on the inside, which is something that they recommend to make it adhere more easily. I got these from Amazon. I think you get like, I don't know how many sets. I've done my nails at least 3 times, and clearly I'm going to be able to do, I don't know, at least probably 4 or 5 more months of manicures, and I paid like $10 for this. Now the size that I got is extra short square because I wanted something that was similar to the shape of my nails, and I don't like super long nails. I feel like I can't function. Like by around week 3 going into week 4, I'm ready to take these off and do a new set because I feel like they've gotten so long and I can't function. That is just me. They have other shapes. This is extra short though. Like this is like the length of extra short, and my nails are not much shorter than this actual nail tip. So this is extra short. They have medium, they have long, they have like the oval shape. What is the new coffin, whatever, squoval, all this almond, all the shapes that y'all like, they have. But I got this for like 10 bucks from Amazon. I will try to provide links downstairs. Hold on one second because my daughter's tablet is going off. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter came in the room and I had to help her get situated. I think, oh, I was talking about the press-on nail tips. These are the ones that I use. There are plenty of options out there based on your preference and nail length and all of that. This is what I use, and since it works, it's what I'm gonna stick with. Okay. Something else that I have, I've had this also for years, and this is just a little, where's the actual, this is a nail drill. And I've had this, like I said, for, I don't know, probably 10 plus years. And it has a little plug on part as well. That's just what that looks like. I use this mainly to file off the top layer of my polish when I'm getting ready to soak off my nails. I will also be getting some, what do you call them? Like more nail files that have like a stronger grit to them so that I can file off more of it so it doesn't take me as long to soak off. But anyway, that is something that I do think is good to have. It helps to kind of easily get that off. With that being said, something else that I got from Temu, from watching someone who does their nails themselves. This is a nail dust collector is what that is. And I will take it out of the box and show you what it looks like. And what this is, when you file all that off your nails, that goes flying everywhere, and you do not want to inhale or ingest that stuff. You also don't want nail dust all over everything. So this is something that you plug in, right? It plugs in, it has a little power button, and when you turn it on, or I mean the plug isn't in, but when you turn it on, it's basically kind of like a reverse air system. So it kind of like suctions in all of the dust, nail dust and particles, and then you can just like empty this filter out. And so I really like it for that. It's definitely better than just letting it kind of do its own thing like on your desk or whatever, and having to wear a mask and trying to keep all of that stuff out of your like trying not to inhale all of that. So I do like this. Now Amazon has these, but they're like $70 to $80. I got this one for $20 on Temu, just saying. I will try to leave links for what I can find below for this video. Speaking of removing nail polish and taking off your nails, get you some acetone. You're gonna need it in order to soak off your nails. I soak them off in a bowl of warm water, and then I have a bowl of the acetone that sits within that to help to soak these off. Just FYI, that's what I use. So something else that I use, and this is just about protecting yourself. I have these little, almost like Michael Jackson looking gloves. I'm gonna show y'all. And these are supposed to help to protect your skin from the, oh Lord, I put it on the wrong hand, from the UV rays from doing your nails. So I also put SPF all over my entire hand, and then I put these on when I'm doing it because we are not trying to damage our skin or do anything that could promote skin cancer or anything like that. So I have these as well, just FYI. And I also put SPF all over my entire hand, and then I just put acetone on my nails to remove any of that excess product. Oh, that's another thing that I wanted to shoot. Let me see if I can get it. I'm probably gonna have to pause the video so I can grab it. I knew I forgot one thing. So hold on 1 second, I'll be back. Let me grab the product. Okay, so I think we talked about what I use to cure my nails, what I kind of use to remove my nails. We talked about the actual press-on nails themselves, the brand that I use and what they look like. I talked about what I use to protect my hands. So now let's talk about like the actual like nail products. So the first thing that I have, again, this is something that I had for years from doing my nails, or at least like a year or two, but a nail prep dehydrator. And all that does is to kind of help like remove any excess oils and things that would make it harder for anything to adhere to your nails. So I always start with applying this after I've done my nails, buffed, washed, applied a little acetone to remove any of that SPF. Then I go in with a nail dehydrator. Next, I use a nail glue for nail tips. The brand that I got, and this is a soak off LED cured one, is the Modalones brand. I got it from Amazon. You get like 2 bottles for like 10 or 12 bucks. I love it because it has a nail brush applicator, you see, and I just get all that excess glue off, and I put a very thin layer. Let me tell you something, this glue, fire. I am a person who is hard on my hands. I'm always doing stuff. I have a kid. I'm always cooking, going here or there, and I'm clumsy, which means I hit myself. I run into stuff. I bang my nails on stuff, all of that. These bad boys stay. Like I think around like the beginning of week 3, I had one kind of starting to lift a little bit. This stuff, I mean, when they're on there until you soak them off. So, and I love that it's easy because of the actual brush. Okay, something else that I have a cuticle oil. Again, this is something that I've had for a while, because when you do a manicure, obviously after all of that, your skin's a little dehydrated and you want it to look nice and moisturized and cute. So this is my little nail oil. I think I got this from Sally's or Target like a year or 2 ago. I also have a cuticle softener. So like when I push back my cuticles, I have this as well. Like I'm not one of those people who's like trimming cuticles to the point, because like, I'm clumsy and I will cut myself. I really use my cuticle cutter more like to remove like excess glue and stuff sometimes when I mess up, but just saying. The top and base coat that I use is from the brand Beetles. It's pretty popular on Amazon. Beetles also has a nail glue, but the reviews were a little iffy as far as people having an allergic reaction, so it kind of scared me. But I've had this for years and it works great. Nothing chips as far as my manicures go. That is the one thing I do want to say. After you glue your press-on tips on, you want to go in with a buffer. I learned this the hard way. Otherwise, your polish will lift and just peel right off. You want to go in with a buffer and buff that entire press-on nail so that it's kind of roughed up, and that also helps the gel glue to adhere to the press-on nail. So that's just something to keep in mind. I did not do that the first time that I did my set, and they were definitely peeling off, and I was not sure why, and that was why. So the last thing that I want to mention is just the polish brand that I use. This is a brand, again, it came with 6 colors. I picked what was called the Milky Nude set, I think. Milky Nude or Milky White Nude set. All of the colors, like this is like a milky white, so nothing is like super opaque. This one is probably the most opaque color that I've used so far, but most of them are like these pretty kind of nudie colors. They're there, but they're very forgiving because they're not super opaque. Like to me, they're definitely very beginner friendly. And I think the whole set was like 10 or 12 bucks. Let me see if I can get it to focus on the colors for you guys. So those are just some of the colors. this is based on my preference for the types of colors that I prefer. I prefer more natural nude colors for me, because when it starts to grow out, I find that it looks better. And just in case I don't really have time to get to my nails yet, it's not as obvious that it's actually time for me to do a new set. So I will say, like, doing my nails, each time that I do them, I get better at them, and it's taking me a little bit less time, but it still probably takes me like 2 hours to do the whole shindig. So I'm getting better, but I'm saving money. I like the way my nails look. I'm pleased with it, and I'm not paying $100 every time it's time to get it done. And because I'm doing it myself, I'm able to be more careful, and because I'm doing it the right way, it's not damaging to my nails. So I just wanted to share for those of y'all who may be interested in a Gel X manicure, who may have thought about it but weren't sure, or maybe just needed to know, like, what do I need to even achieve this? This is what I use. Most of these things can be found on Amazon and or Temu, depending on which price you want to pay. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share. If you have any comments, any questions, I mean, drop them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. I would love to know, have any of you all ever tried a Gel X manicure? Have you ever gotten one done? Have you been curious about it and like you were too scared to give it a try? Like, look, just go for it. My first set, because I didn't even have the gooseneck cure lamp, I was trying to cure under the regular lamp and I couldn't see, child. I cured one nail like a ½ inch up from where it was supposed to be, and then I tried to polish over it. It was a mess, but I have gotten better each time that I have done them. So dare I say it, one day, like, they're gonna look like super professional, but I think for me doing them at home myself, they look really good. So I just wanted to share what I am doing and share my tips and tricks with you all. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you like videos like this and you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you decide to do so. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.